Alright, this is Lover on the mic. We have Bakuuda coming from Losers Finals and CC from Winners. So, I'm a Melee player, sponsored by Typo as well. But, from what I know of this game, Sonic likes to camp with like spin dash animation cancels and stuff like that, and has issues with killing, but his neutral's so good because he can keep on resetting it back and forth till he gets like a favorable advantage. Then Olimar, obviously, much like his ball counterpart, has like projectile spam and then a few combos at a grab and nothing like too big. I haven't really seen much out of Olimar, so I don't know exactly how he gets his kills, maybe outside of like smash attacks like purple Pikmin and whatnot. CC, obviously the huge favorite because he wins every single one of our weeklies, it feels like. So it looks like Olimar is like that juicy percent for like launch into up B up air by Sonic, and so Bakuuda might be wanting to look out for that. Let's see how the rest of this first stock plays out. Something that's super pro though is unlike like conventional projectiles, like actual items like Peach's turnips and whatnot, like you can't catch them or anything like that. Olimar is like unique to himself. So you got back throw coming out. Sonic back throw kills at that much rage. Jesus. So this is where the issue happened, right? Where Sonic has the okay, there we go. Usually when Sonic takes the first stock and he can camp you out, and then he gets all this extra credit for free, and then you start getting demoralized, and then you have to play like, you know, potentially 5 games of this. 5, 6 games even. So we're burning down the clock. So Olimar, okay, so he actually does have some stuff out of grab. Interesting. So CC, obviously our warrant, super defensive player. He plays kind of lame, but it wins, so more power to him because not everybody can do that. It takes a lot of patience, and his neutral is like eons better than everybody else that plays this game in Middle Georgia, it seems like, because everybody's kind of a fraud. So, Olimar just wants to keep spacing with his Pikmin, and then eventually he's going to get like a stray hit, and then that can lead to a hit confirm. Okay. So I don't think Sonic, does he have anything out of grab? So he really just has like kill throw and like back throw, and then outside of that he just uses like spin dash. That's interesting. That's not safe in the slightest. You got to be careful because I think Olimar can just come down with fair whenever Sonic wants to come out with the back air like that, since his up B is so good. Okay, he gets forward smashed off stage, tries to go for the down air, that doesn't work. Risk reward, that was pretty good considering he's been struggling for some in this game, but he needs to be careful off the ledge because Sonic obviously can just forward smash him if he gets a read. What he needs to do right now is Bakuuda needs to make sure he doesn't get impatient and he tries to commit to something that's going to get him killed, because that seems to be like a huge problem that everybody has versus CC. Back throw, I think that's it. Okay, that's the end of game 1. I wonder where he's going to counter pick. I think he can just go back to Smashville because I think he just needs to tighten up his gameplay. Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so let's see if Bakuuda can tighten up his gameplay a little bit from the last game, because all he needed was like one more clutch opening, and then he definitely could have won, taking CC to last stock high percent when they both had high rage. Oh, that was an excellent tech by CC. Good for him keeping open mind enough to realize that Bakuuda was going to go for a 2-frame like that. So, Bakuuda, I think this stage is super good for Olimar because obviously he has like the Smashville platform that he can abuse, and characters in this game have a hard time actually like shielding on platform is super good, especially with like implement of like shield drop and stuff like that, because a lot of characters just like there's no waveland feature in this game, so it's really hard to like hit from platforms other than just like throwing out a hitbox. So at this percent, Olimar needs to be careful about getting too close to approaching Sonic on the sides of the stage. There we go. Excellent. He cleaned up the first stock. A lot of it because he had such high rage that like any back throw was going to kill if he got too close to hitting the blast zones. So at this percent, this is where the issue with Sonic happens. A little bit like Marth in Melee, where he sort of just has to fish for a kill move to like back air forward smash like that. There we go. Because that's easily like shield grabbable. It's pretty negative on shields. Olimar can just back throw and then hopefully go for an edge guard attempt or something, or down throw into a kill option. Sonic is going to take a whole bunch of percent because Pikmin like can still collide with him even though he's in spin dash. Percent for CC doesn't matter too much about taking because he realizes that like, okay, if I don't get hit with any of the kill moves, it doesn't matter how much percent he builds with the Pikmin toss because he can just outplay and either get a back throw or like back air into a kill option. So neither one of these players have like had like very many like tech pattern, like they're going for the same stuff or they air dodge in the same place. They've been mixing it up super well, and that's super good. But the issue right now is that like now this is CC's game. Like he loves this like slow grind type play style, and he won't have any issues with like getting close to a timeout. I think he's gonna just go for a back air. There we go. That was like super good air dodge by Bakuuda. But then this is the issue where like these games are so long. Oh, excellent! This takes the first game for Bakuuda. So we're going to game 3. Because if he does intend on winning this weekly, he's gonna have to like run through the gauntlet. Because each of these games are taking like we're looking like 4, sometimes 5 minutes a game, and then he's gonna have to reset the bracket and then bring it all the way back when they're both in losers bracket. And so we're looking at like upwards to like 8, 9 games for him, and playing super defensive, campy projectile spam, trying to beat out Sonic's neutral game for 40 minutes doesn't exactly sound like the most fun in the world. And CC being such a good player, you just can't expect to like for him to like run away with like the next 5 games and then beat out the Sonic like that. Like that's not gonna happen. So we're looking at like 4, or even go all the way to the 5th game in each set, which is crazy. That was a good combo by CC. He's building a whole bunch of percent doing that. I really like the FD. I really like FD in this matchup from the looks of it because Olimar was really abusing that platform, and then like Sonic sort of just has to commit to do anything about it because he just can't like jump up on it, wait to land, and then like air dodge and then grab or anything like that. So and Sonic generally just has an issue with platforms. Meanwhile, he can just keep using spin dash cancels to like reset back into neutral over and over and over and over again. And so what CC's probably looking for is he's just playing a whole bunch of this neutral and like and hitting past his shield and landing on the other side of him as a mix-up to see how Bakuuda is going to react, to see if he does anything twice or even 3 times, just because then now like later portions of the game or even this stock, CC can like look for like a forward smash read and okay, back though, that's going to kill. Nice. So Bakuuda needs to close out this stock super fast, or CC's going to run away with this game, because if this Sonic tech's like 60% on this stock, then like where he's in for like the super long haul if he wants to take this back, because like 50 more percent and then boom, now he's at what's it called, kill percent for back throw on the side of the stage. So don't expect CC to commit to anything. You're gonna have to earn that hit if you're gonna want to take this stock. Okay, coming off of the ledge with an aerial, I really don't agree with Sonic at this percent, because like, sure, you hit him off stage and then he goes flying, but then he just comes back. His FB is invincible. You're not gonna be able to do anything about it. So like, there's not much reward coming from it other than the percent, right? But he's already at kill percent, so just like do like neutral get up or like even roll and get back on stage and try to fish for a kill option instead of like throwing at a hitbox like that, where you can just get like back air to die. Good anti-air up air. CC has, so he's just gonna like wall with back airs and spin dash. was a nice air dodge. Kind of dangerous though, because if you had just waited that out, he probably would have died off the top. Yeah, but I don't see Bakuuda winning game 3 at this rate. So he's jabbing his shield, which is super safe. Sonic has a super long dash from the looks of it. Or not dash, but a jab from the looks of it. And now he needs to like be careful. Okay, see, yeah, he's fishing for grab, back throw, dead. Okay, see, that's exactly what he didn't want to happen. And he's just rinse, wash, repeat, boom. So in those situations, I think it'd be better just to like jump after the corner rather than like try to roll like that, because then you're like on the wrong side of Sonic if he like pivot grabs. And what you want to do instead is maybe just like jump, and then for Sonic to come at you, he has to like obviously jump as well, and you can like trade like hits with them rather than like getting grabbed, which is what you want to avoid. Because obviously, like Sonic's aerials outside of back air isn't really going to kill you. I don't think he was at death percent for up air to kill, even with the amount of rage that CC had. I don't agree at all coming back to Final Destination. What I think I would do is you might even want to go to play someplace like Dreamland with like the smaller blast zones, so you can try to get earlier kills and deal with the Sonic problem. But then that's sort of like it works both ways, because then you die off the sides earlier from back throw, or you can go the exact opposite way and go to Battlefield, and you're just gonna have to just outplay him in neutral. So it's whichever ones do you think you're gonna do better at. Do you think you're gonna get your kill options before he will, and then in that case I'd go to Dreamland, or do you think you can just simply outplay him in the neutral, gather percent, and don't sweat about like fishing for moves, and eventually your normals will just kill off the top or the sides. But he's doing a good job with these space Pikmin projectiles. But what he really needs to do is he needs to stop rolling so much and getting grabbed and holding shield. Like if you get dashed or spin dashed into like up air, like at this percent, it's not gonna kill right off the bat. And but if you get grabbed right now, it will, right? So it's much better to just take the percent, build your rage, or you're almost at max rage, and then boom, like play from the corner like that, and then committing so much and dying. It's like, okay, back throw, cool. You're gonna live this one, but then if you get any closer to the side of the stage, like you're gonna die next time. And then Sonic's recovery is so good that he's not worried in the slightest either. Okay, so you get space back air. Sometimes that happens. You just get outplayed in neutral and you die like that. It's cool, but that's why you're playing in a best of 5. And that's why you come in from losers finals. Is like you have enough games where like some stuff like that doesn't matter. Of course you're gonna lose it too. So what he really needs to do is pull it together, because from the looks of this, it looks like we're looking at a 3-1 and a handshake, and everybody gets to go home soon. Outside of side B, what does Olimar really have in Sonic? So he builds percent. He has a kill, obviously through like smash attacks, but he doesn't look like he has a kill throw. Okay, up smash looks super good actually. Holy shit. Okay, so he's down 81%. This is rough. Okay, because like, sure, if you hit Sonic, obviously you're that much closer to winning. But then he builds rage, and then you get back thrown and you die, and that kind of sucks. But it's part of the game, and you're gonna have to play like this next 45 seconds. You're gonna have to win every single neutral exchange, or you're just gonna lose the game straight out. He's doing a pretty good job. You see CC's fishing for the grab, and that's really what you want to be avoiding. So he's doing a pretty good job of doing that so far. You shield the spin dashes whenever he's going for it, and then you can just like buffer spot dodge or like roll out of that. You rolled, got forward smash, and you die off the side. Like,